At the same time, as the continent celebrates the Day of the African Child, concerns on the rising incidence of crime against children, disappearance and killings in the country occurring with increasing frequency. Chief Justice Martha Koome, in a speech delivered on her behalf by Justice Teresa Matheka, said there is an urgent need for the community to seek, or rather to speak on behalf of the child about abuse. The story was produced by our very own Ben Chelugui.
Minors have increasingly become victims of physical and sexual violence, kidnaps and killings. The safety of children becoming an issue of great concern due to the increase in occurrence of crimes against them. The most recent, the disturbing case of 11-year-old Priscilla Naserian, whose remains were discovered 2 days ago in Olma, in Kaboli area of Kajiado County, after her disappearance on the 4th of April this year. The girl had been sent to the shop by her mother but never returned. Only the skull and limbs were discovered a few kilometers away from their home.
Njia hii ni njia ya mkato kufika kwao, kwa hivyo lazima huyu mtoto alijaribu kupita njia hii. Na bila shaka kama kulikuwa na mtu anaishi hapa, lazima amechungulia. Sisi tunashuku akamdanganya na kumuingiza huko na labda akatekeleza jambo hili.
In another case, the brutal torture of 3-year-old Stephen Kimani Michael by his stepmother in Bisil area of Kajiado County last month. The stepmother, Faith Njeri, was on Tuesday imprisoned for 1 year by the Kajiado Law Court. The father, Michael Kimani, will know his fate on the 25th of this month after the court postponed judgment on his case. 8-year-old Chantel Nzembi's murder is still fresh in the minds of many. The family is still in mourning, and the case only having started in court, with the suspect set to undergo mental assessment before taking plea on murder charges at the Machakos High Court next week. In November last year, 7 girls were reported to have gone missing from their homes in Nairobi's Kamulu and Komarok estates. The high school students said to have left their homes after a caller promised them jobs.
As it sees.
This providing grim context for marking the Day of the African Child in the country. Chief Justice Martha Koome, in a speech delivered by Lady Justice Teresa Matheka, said the community should speak on behalf of the child.
I note with great concern the rise in the number of cases of violence against children. I call on members of the community to ensure that they speak on behalf of any child who is being abused or who is a victim of abuse.
Calls now made for solutions to what is a growing and worrying problem.
We must protect families. We must protect children who have inalienable rights and should be loved, should be taken care of physically and mentally.
This year's theme is to accelerate the implementation of Agenda 2040 for an Africa fit for children.